surroundings of the deceased. Do not attempt to try any of the actions depicted. You will die.
Enter Polonius. Noble, rich, and wealthy, and a man in power. To the common eye, he was a virtuous man and loyal servant to the king, and he was. But our noble gentleman had a dark pastime. He was a voyeur. A voyeur is a person who is aroused from the viewing of others, often in secrecy, and from such a high viewpoint, he could keep an eye on any person he chose, literally. Often, he would watch the maids do laundry. Something about remaining unseen and observing others was a hidden passion of his.
Yeah, you fold those towels.
Every once in a while, Polonius would be so desperate to observe, he would gaze upon anything he could find. Sometimes his victims weren't even human.
Play, doggies, play!
However, this time, his voyeurism game took him to a scene that didn't have a good outlook. While attempting to sneak a peek at the Queen's private wardrobe, Polonius managed to stumble upon an argument between young Prince Hamlet and Gertrude. An argument doomed to end in violence.
Yeah, shake her like she's worthless.
Who said that?
Nothing, just a curtain.
Just a curtain. Curtains don't talk. Oh my God. He's dead.
The typical voyeur, who gains his pleasure through furtively observing others, will always inevitably make the mistake of being caught. Hamlet, when he stabbed Polonius with his gay little sword, which curiously resembles an ice pick, stabbed his gay little sword straight through Polonius's left ventricle, causing blood to gush out of the ventricle into Polonius's chest cavity, ultimately leading to his death.
So what did we learn today, kids? Peeping Toms are bad, and they die. Ophelia, daughter to the king's aide and temptress to the Prince of Denmark. She was a gorgeous woman, but a sycophant, willing to use her God-given charms to inveigle any man she pleased. But Ophelia's love was driven by one goal: money. However, when Hamlet stopped being sugar daddy, Ophelia fell into despair. She abandoned her brother in his time of need and dishonored her father's death. Instead of mourning, this young lady decided stomping flowers might blow off some steam. As she punished posies and destroyed daisies, she began to wear her victims like a hunter with a wolf pelt. But then Ophelia picked a plant that wouldn't falter in her bratty tantrum. Indeed, Ophelia broke the tree, but not without it breaking her.
When many flowers are put together and they're doused with water, their weight increased from merely nothing to incredibly a lot. And they drowned her.
Well, I guess you could say she's gone out on a limb. So what do you get whenever you put four fools together who are trying to kill each other? Well, a little scene that plays like this. Meet Hamlet, young Prince of Denmark. He's decided that he should kill the king because Casper the Friendly Ghost told him he should. Maybe he should be in a mental institution? Enter the king, an incestuous blithering fatty who is married to Gertrude. Lately, he's been upset with Hamlet's attitude, so instead of sending him to his room, he's gonna kill him. Finally, meet Claudius's murder weapon, Laertes. Laertes is the arch rival of Hamlet. Claudius has given him a poisoned sword to kill Hamlet in a duel, and if that fails, Claudius has always got his famed pit viper, Fluffy.
Now remember, Hamlet, if you win this duel, you shall receive Denmark's most valuable non-poisonous snake.
Isn't that Denmark's famed pit bull viper?
No, of course not. Now on with the fight.
Yeah, honey, you kick Laertes behind. Yeah, you go get him.
Alright, boys. Now y'all play fair and make sure it's a fair fight. No nut shots. No bad moves.
Yeah.
Now fight!
Ever seen what happens when a simple, non-poisonous snake bites someone? No? Just watch.
Honey, what's that noise?
Nothing, just cooking fajitas.
Ow, what was that?
Oh, nothing, my dear, just playing a little tickle game with you.
Oh, we can play some of that later.
And now we duel.
Ow! Laertes, that really hurt. God. Take some of this. Why does everyone make fun of my sword?
When Laertes saw the gay little ice pick, his brain perceived this as tremendously humorous. Seized up in a fit of laughter, waves of adrenaline rushed into his body and a flood of serotonin permeated his brain. His heart and body seized up and his brain shut down. In simple medical terms, he laughed to death.
Well, I guess laughter isn't the best medicine.
The air!
No, not the air. The snake. The snake killed you, not the air, silly. Thou incestuous damned Dane.
Oh, you're going down.
When Hamlet took the snake and choked Claudius, essentially, Claudius lost all means of respiration. Without any oxygen, his body soon began to shut down. Depending on the thickness of the snake, it could have even snapped his neck.
It looked as if Hamlet had won this final battle, but not as all as it seems. The poison from Laertes' sword quickly worked its way into Hamlet's system, and he keeled over dead. Dog file!
Go.
Wow. You and him and the bed and everything. What are you doing, ma'am? What are you doing? You're so crazy. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
Alright, you can say it now.
Yeah, shake her like it's worthless. I mean,